It was the hood in Cincinnati?
In Cincinnati. And so I'm driving by myself, and I see this townhouse, and I walk in, and this woman bought it, I forget her name, and did a phenomenal job of taking these old townhouses built in the early 1900s and made them beautiful. High ceilings, broken fireplaces.
Complete renovation.
And so it was empty because no one really wanted to move there because the neighborhood was really very difficult at
Got
best.
it. So it's a beautiful building in the hood. No one wants it.
No
and you
one
find
wants
it.
it. So I meet the super. I asked the super who owns the place. And I met with the woman. And I said to her, I will have this place leased up in 30 days. What's the deal? What's the deal as far as how am I being compensated for bringing everyone in? And she said, if you can do that in 30 days, we'll definitely pay you a very nice commission.
So you made a deal right there. It was your first real estate deal?
Within 30 days, I had the entire place leased with all the fraternity guys and all the guys that I knew.
So it becomes Animal House.
And it became an Animal House because in those days, obviously, I'm mentioning my age, but the Molly Goldberg show was when Molly Goldberg opened up her window and yell out to her family, it's dinner time or lunchtime. So the place was just full of all college kids and it was a ball.
So that's your first deal.
That was my first deal, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then I graduated in 1969, and that was when the war was really starting to peak. And fortunately, at the time, I got a 4F playing football, and so I got a 4F from the Army.
Meaning 4F?
I got drafted. In those days, it was a draft.
So and it was a waiver because you had an injury?
I got drafted, and I had to fight it for about 35, 40 days. Yeah. But fortunately, I got a punctured lung playing football in college, and I was able to get the doctor who operated on me to write a very strong letter.
Yeah. So let's rewind right there because we glossed over that. For those of you that don't know you as well as I know you, you actually are a pretty good quarterback. You were a high school star, and you had a horrible injury, and that pretty much sounds like it derailed you. But was there a time when you thought, hey, look, I'm going to pursue football and continue to play through college and maybe NFL? Because you actually do have a pretty high-level arm even at this day when we play.
Right.
You're throwing the ball 50 yards with the spiral, and it's pretty impressive. So I'm curious, when did sports end? And when did that become, hey, look, sports is done, I'm moving on to other things?
It was very clear. I tried out for the football team of Cincinnati. I just said after all the accolades.
And ended up with a punctured lung or something?
And so I tried out, and that's when the new prototype quarterback, never forgets, August, like 103 degrees, we're out there sweating and working out, and a very prominent young man walks on the field. 6'4", 225, 230 pounds.
Not Jewish.
Not Jewish. Great cook, comes in from Iowa, and he was the quarterback of the future.
And that was the end.
And that was the end. So I realized that was really the key.
No NFL
Cook
dreams.
went on to be the quarterback for Cincinnati Bengals